Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with some more overtime series with Madden 25 as the San Antonio Wizards, who used to be the Houston Texans. So we are back with the last 4 weeks of the regular season. So just a little bit of a stat break before we go right into the game. Our main man, Emmitt Smith, is at top for rushing yards at 1231, 15 ahead of Jay Brown. And then Harrison Smith on interceptions is now finally up there at 5, which is awesome because he was tied with a bunch of people, which was what I was interested about. And then our current standings right now, Buffalo Bills have already clinched. We are 11-2 right now. Titans still have a chance to take it from us, so we're just gonna have to keep pushing and trying our best. Our stats are also going up. We're second, fourth, third, ninth, 10th, and second for all of our stats. And then we're gonna be against TJ Watt this week, who's 60 tackles, 10 sacks, and then Darius Slay Jr., 4 interceptions, 2 pass deflections, and then Campbell, who has 601 rushing yards. On our side, we have Jerry Rice, who's just about to hit 1,000 receiving yards. Emmitt Smith has 1,231 rushing yards already, and then we have 3,464 passing yards and 26 passing touchdowns. So it's gonna be a fun game. We're against in week 15 the Dolphins, and then Chiefs, and then Ravens, and then I can't remember what the last team is, but we'll get there when we get there. Dolphins are currently 4-9, 85 overall, 87 offense, 84 defense. And Dolphins are also, well, Buffalo kind of just took them out already, but it's still interesting to see. All right, let's get into it. All right, so overtime rules stay the same as always. Whoever scores first, the other team has a chance for rebuttal. If they don't score any points, then basically game's over right there. Oh, this looks like we're on defense first. Of course, we play defense since there's not much game elsewhere. Looks like we'll stick with Aaron Donald today. So, is that Sam Howell? Oh no, Brunell. That's what I was confused about. Okay, their running back's not too bad. Brees Hall, nice. That's a good one. Let me check out their depth chart real quick, just so we can catch up to speed. See who we're up against. Dolphins, Mark Brunell. Okay, nice. Number 8. He was a coach for the Detroit Lions, where he was a player, and most notably with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Nice, okay. And so he played for a long time, 20 seasons. Nice job. And then won Super Bowl XLIV against the Indianapolis Colts as a Saint. Cool. Nice, that's good. Yeah, he's one of the first quarterbacks we've played against where I didn't really know where they were from. So it's good to know. Oh, I love how they have Tommy DeVito. That's funny. And Bo Nix, 80 overall in this iteration, which is interesting. Halfback, they have pretty good halfbacks, actually. What about their wide receivers? Christian Kirk is their highest. Jacoby Myers, Jalen McMillan. Nice. We're up against our old buddy from our last series. It's sad. Oh, Odell Beckham Jr. Oh, he's hurt. 96 overall, so this is when he was in his prime. Yeah, dislocated ankle for 4 weeks. Yeah, so another team that not going to the playoffs, dude. Sorry, man. And then EJ Speed placed on IR with a torn pectoral. Man, that's unfortunate. Well, it keeps things easy for us, though, if we're not against OBJ at his prime. Get to him. Oh, good. Good defense, Wilson. Of course, we'll keep with the coach suggestions. Man, 49ers are 2-12 now. They finally won 2 games, but then they lost this one against the Rams. They've been struggling this season. Oh, dang it. We could have stopped it. Dang. Yeah, we went for that blitz on the left side line. Could have walked them off. Yeah, it's 1st and 10. We'll do a thunder smoke. I think they're going to run it up the middle with... Yeah, they have a fullback and a halfback set, so I think they're going for it on the left. We're going to try to see if we can do it. Nope, on the right. But our boys are still good enough. That's good. Appreciate it, boys. Alright, let's do cover 3 match. I'll keep it easy. Maybe they are going up the middle now. Trying to get some yards back. Yep. And try to stop them. Try to do a strip sack, but not enough to hold them back. Okay. So we're not going to do nickel blitz 3 this time. Let's do a cover 2 invert. We don't want to get all of our yards lost after trying our best. Come on, stop him. Get there, Donald. Stop him, 49. Dang it. And not even a fumble. Dang, man. I just went on to us 2 games ago, where they just quarterback saves him out from last game. He was our favorite whenever he was a rookie in the Buccaneers. Okay. Come on. They've been using a lot of good time, though. Oh, come on. Fumble him. Dang it. I could have gotten that sack, man. I'm definitely wasting Aaron Donald, but it's okay because his real stats will be during the actual game finishing. Oh, that was a big hit. We might lose against the Dolphins, man. They're tearing us up. We get down to third down, but then they convert. We can't stop them. We'll see how we do against their defense. Hopefully it's not too bad. We'll see. No whammies. Get to them. There we go. Okay, stop them. That should take us to the second because of the runoff. Yeah, there we go. Oh, McGovern. They have the center. That was an old Cowboy. Let's do free fire. We're just going to full on blitz. Who cares? Just go for it, please. No issues. We're against two offensive linemen on either side. He's protected. There we go. Got him that time. Oh my god, fumble. Number 49, who missed the tackle last time. Oh my god, we're going to return this for a fumble. Breece Hall, he's so quick. Breece Hall is going to catch us. Breece Hall, don't catch us. Touchdown. Breece Hall almost got us, the running back. But oh my god. Fumble. That's insane. The Great Dane. Kick is missed. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. But we win. Make up for it. No, just a little bit. That's it. We beat the Dolphins with a fumble for a touchdown. That's insane. Wow. I can't believe we did that. That's beautiful. That's an easy first game. Sorry, Brunel. We beat you, son. Beautiful stuff. All right, so Week 15 results in our victory. Stats-wise, we had Peyton Manning, 146 rating, 221 yards, 3 touchdowns, 35 long, 1 sack, 21 of 23 for 91 completion rating. I think it's his best game of the season. That's pretty crazy. And then Mark Brunel, 79 rating, 219 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 26 long, 20 for 27 for 74%. That's actually not too bad. I didn't even realize they had Jay Cutler. That's insane. Is that? And then next on rushing, we have Emmitt Smith, 24 for 121. Another 100-yard game for Emmitt Smith. And then Earl Campbell, they're starting a running back, 10 for 52. Mark Brunel, 5 for 26. Peyton Manning, 211. And then Breece Hall, 1 of 6. Receiving, we have Adam Thielen with another 100-yard game, 9 for 119. Jalen McMillan, our old boy, out of the Buccaneers playthrough, 6 of 94. Jacoby Myers, 4 for 59, the old Patriot. Cortland Sutton, 5 for 54. Christian Kirk, 3 for 31. Jerry Rice, 2 for 21. Jimmy Graham, 3 for 19. Oh, wow, it's crazy seeing him again. Emmitt Smith, 3 for 16. Shannon Sharp, 2 for 11. Breece Hall, 1 for 9. And Earl Campbell, 2 for 7. Let's look at our defensive boys. Let's see. Sack-wise, we had 1.5 sacks for Calais Campbell. Nice. And 1 sack for Logan Wilson, so he still got some goodness in there. And then Aaron Donald also got a sack. TJ Watt, you have the Dolphins. Yeah, he's getting a sack a game. And he's at 1. And then Justin Houston split it up with 0.5. Crazy seeing him again, too. Then those 2 interceptions. One of them goes to Bobby Wagner, number 54. Nice. And then Bobby McCain, number 48. Where's our boy, number 49, that got that fumble for a touchdown? There you are. Oh, it was Justin Houston that got that fumble. Awesome. In our system. Nice. So another boy fumbled it. He picked it up for that run touchdown. Nice. I should have used that as the thumbnail since we don't really do much defensive thumbnails. That's unfortunate. But yeah, that's that game. We win 38-10 against the Dolphins. Next, we are against Week 16, the Chiefs. And then, as you can see, Week 18 will also be the Titans. Chiefs are having a go of it. They are currently 3-11, 88 overall, 88 offense, 89 defense. Unfortunately for them. Our stats also went up. I think so. 2, 5th, 4th, 11th, and 2nd. And then Chiefs are 32nd, 7th, 27th, 14th, 21st, and 17th. So for such a low record, they're actually kind of middle of the road on packs. And their best, Jay Bates, Hunter, Donovan McNabb is their quarterback. Interesting. We're tied with Donovan McNabb on passing touchdowns, but we have 100 more yards than him. So he's actually playing fantastic game for only going 3-11. That's pretty good. And Jerry Rice still close to 1,000 yards receiving. Hopefully the game will give it to him. We'll see. And we get to clinch with that. Titans looks like they lost. We're going to battle them again in weeks 8. So since they have 2 wins, they might still make the playoffs, but because they're number 5 seed right now, but we ended up knocking them down, unfortunately for them. Oh, and then the AFC North is going to be exciting. 4, 6, 7th, and 10th. That'll be really, really fun. I'm excited for that. And then, yeah, Emmitt Smith stays at the top of rushing yards. Brown's getting close. Harrison Smith still at 5 interceptions. He needs another one for sure. Oh, Mike Parsons leading sack totals. Nice. Cam Newton for passing yards, 3.867, but Lamar Jackson, 4.263 in Buffalo. That's crazy. And then Devontae Adams, he plays so good in Madden, man, but he's not great in real life. He's pretty good, though. And then Campbell with 111 tackles. That's crazy. Oh, it looks like Deshaun Watson's a Charger. I didn't realize that. And Josh Allen the Bear, which I think we did know. Yeah, so a couple of fun stuff. All right, let's play against the Chiefs, see what they got against us. Hopefully nothing great. We also have Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Lion. That's going to be a fun one. Hopefully we can clean sweep these last few weeks. Let's see if we kick or receive. All right, we're returning this time, so we have a chance to show off on offense, and then hopefully our defense will be able to hold out. And that Browns-Bengals game, low scoring, both tied up 9-6 now, keeping it extra interesting in the North. Oh, get that curve, get that curve. Not terrible. Take it. All right, start us off with an Emmitt Smith up the middle. See what we got, Boyle. It's kind of interesting, though, that Jerry Rice has more receiving yards in our actual playthrough of, like, playing the game than he does in real life. It's Adam Thielen with high, even though Jerry Rice has, like, 99 overall. Oh, big hit against number 48. That was a good hit, man. Okay, let's just keep at it. Let's do a pass play now since we got a little bit of yards. So maybe we'll do a little shock YR option. Why not? Let's do it, coach. You suggest it, I'll do it, man. Jerry Rice, maybe. No, Adam Thielen, maybe. Oh, Adam Thielen. Oh, if that dude's not quick. Oh, Adam Thielen. That was beautiful hands, dude. I almost got you destroyed right there. Let's do another inside zone. We can take this one kind of slow since they still have an entire drive to go through anyways. Like, we're not playing on defense where if we stop them, then that's game over immediately, like the Dolphins game. So we can keep this one kind of easy. Don't want to stress out like we did last time against the NCAA games. Ooh, yeah, not flavor on that one. I did the RPO handoff kind of style, so kind of did it for me, but it worked out. That was nice. All right, let's do fake screen cheat wheel. He's making us do a bunch of weird plays. Are we in the wrong system? Okay, what you got? Ooh, right there. That was great pocket protection, boys, as well. I appreciate it. That was beautiful. All right, let's do levels wide corner. I kind of want to hold off. I'm going to take a flag. Okay, so maybe a free play. We'll see. Let's just accept it. Offsides, good stuff. Let's do space and switch. Let's just try to get this touchdown. Maybe Shannon Sharp, actually. We haven't thrown to him in a while. Easy peasy, Shannon. Nice job. And then let the Great Dane do his kick since we missed it last time. All right, now it's time for some defense. Let's do it, boys. Let's nickel blitz 3. I feel like that always messes this up, so let's never run it again. I'm too scared of it. Justin Houston, our boy that helped us last time. Let's stick with Calais Campbell. This time let's give Aaron Donald some room to blitz. Maybe we'll go Justin Houston as well, since he got that fumble for us last time. But we don't want to waste him either. All our 3 main boys are good. That's why we picked them. Drafted them ourselves, I believe. To be honest, I didn't know Justin Houston was on our team, though. Nice. Flag, though. What was it? Because he grabbed his butt? Was that a under? Yeah, what a claim it because he blitzed. All right, over the 3 seam. Let's stop him here. First of all, before we stop him, let's just look at who they have. Just because it's fun now. Okay. Oh, we're the ones that have Jay Cutler. Oh, I didn't even realize. 68 overall. That's funny. Okay. Oh, I'm looking on my stats. More my peeps. Sorry. Donovan Mann, 96 overall. Michael Penix Jr. Okay, interesting. 79. Funny he's a rookie whenever he's 24. And then Jacoby Brissett. Okay, so picking up some fun characters over there. And then halfbacks, we got James Cook. He's a good one. I think he's a Viking. Tyler Algier, Miles Sender. Nice. And then Ronald Jones II. Fullback, Noah Gray, Algier again. Wide receivers, Amon Rossing Brown. Yep, that's where he was. Chris Olave, the Saint. Nice. Detanyev Wicks. Sorry about that. Demario Douglas. Okay, so some fun ones. Trey McBride. Okay. Where are they on defensively? Willie Gay, Jermaine Carter, Jermaine Edmonds. He's pretty good. I wonder if like they've also like done like Troy Polamalu or like Clay Matthews, those kinds of peeps. Curious about that as well, but they haven't really popped up on the stats list to notice. But there are no injuries on either side. That's good. Both playing at full tilt. Here we go, Campbell. Get him. 39. Oh, I almost got it. Almost got it, man. That was... dang. That would have been a perfect user sack to finish off the game, but they hold off. Get another drive. Going for a screen, maybe. Feels like it. I guess not. Nope. Quarterback run. He tricked us. I feel like holding. Oh, my God. Another fumble. Holy crap. Who got it? Oh, Amon-Ra St. Brown, you have too good of hands, man. Leave it alone. I can't believe we got back-to-back fumbles, though. That's crazy. Throughout the kind of the actual game, like the block kicks and stuff. And they're going to close the clip. Their offensive line is not as great as the Dolphins' offensive line, but their wide receivers are better. There we go. Cover 9 show. Never going to run nickel blitz 3 again. Oh, sorry. Getting off the game. Or quarter. Okay, let's do an LB Sting 1. We're just going to full-on send it. Pierce is who we're playing as today. Okay. Get to him. Get to him, Piercy. Oh, my gosh. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Stay away. Next time for a trio Sky Jones. We're bugged. Okay. Reminds me of Buggy. One piece. Let's get it, Bugs. Oh my gosh, left wide open. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we botched that completely. Alright, let's load block left. Try to block this field goal at least. If we block the field goal and then score on top of that, then that was the nicest block I've ever had. Holy crap, that was easy. Yeah, their line is not very good. So we blocked the field goal. That means technically we win, but we always like to run another drive. And then if we score, then that's when we fully win, because that cements it. Because it's technically not a point, is how I treat it. I don't think I've treated it before, but that's how I'm treating it now. Good. Stay around with 88. Good block from 87 to keep us alive. There's slot cross. We can at least set up for field goal. We have the Great Dane. All right, where you at, Shannon? I think you won it. Yes, you do, sir. That was so clean. Yeah, their offense is the great stuff. There we go. Okay, besides their line. Sorry, boys. Okay, what you got? Yeah, we're going to run this one up the middle. Oh, yeah, he had terrible turnaround. You can never really slide with quarterbacks, man. I just don't. It's weird. Okay, let's just Emmitt Smith it up. To the right, my man. There we go. Good block. Oh, great double block. He hit him once and then hit him again to take him out. Good job. Our boys are firing on all cylinders today. Kind of reminds me if it could be an AFC championship game. Because it's Texans and Chiefs. Even though we're in the San Antonio Wizards now. There we go. Nice job, boys. Tight end drive. Show some love to our tight ends. Let's do Ali Cox or Sample. Ooh, Sample. We haven't thrown it. Nope. Sorry, boy. Okay. Trail shape. Yeah, we're in Great Dane range, so we're chilling. Corlinson. 27 did not turn around. Easy peasy. Nice job, dude. We didn't even have to rely on his leg. Nice. I want to see what our boy, the Great Dane, has in store for throwing wise. That'd be fun. Not a terrible throw. That was hilarious. It bounced off his face mask, but he still caught it. That was awesome. I love that. But we won 13-6. We did the same score as that Browns-Bengals game in the corner there. So score-wise, we beat the Chiefs 49-17. So we scored 21 points in both the first and the second quarter. So 42 points in the first half and then only 7 points in the third. So we probably benched our starters or something, which would be kind of funny. All right, and then, yeah, offensive yards gained almost 600 yards. That's crazy. All right, we got Peyton Manning, 158.3 rating, 4.56 with 4 touchdowns, 50 long, 3 sacks, 27-33 for 81 completion rating. Donovan McNabb, 89.2, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 58 long, 1 sack, 15 of 27 for 55 completion rating. In rushing, we got Emmitt Smith with another 100-yard game, 16 for 104. Donovan McNabb, 8 for 48, leading their style. And then James Cook, 834. Brian Robinson Jr., 10 of 25. Peyton Manning, 2 and 11. At least he gets some rushing yards every game. Receiving, Adam Thielen with another monster yard game. But also Jerry Rice bringing up the rear. Nice. I'm glad he finally got a 100-yard game. That should put him at about 1,000. But 159 for Adam Thielen. 127 for Rice. Amon-Ra St. Brown so close, but still their top wide receiver at 4 of 97. Shannon Sharp getting some love, 5 for 67. Emmitt Smith, 150. He had 1 50-yard pass. That's great stuff. Carlton 547, Wicks 343, McBride 440, 112 for Olave, 1-6 for Cox, 1-5 for Gray. So it looks like both of our teams hit everybody at least once. And then we had 1.5 sacks for Danielle Hunter, 1 sack for Alan McNeil, and 1 sack for Aaron Donald. Nice job. And 0.5 for Willie Gay. And then 1 interception. Yes, Harrison Smith. Yes, he's at 6 interceptions now. He should be tied for first place. That'd be beautiful. But we win against the Chiefs. Next, we are against the Ravens. who are currently actually not doing too terribly. They're 6-9 right now, 89 overall, 92 offense, 87 defense. And they are 20th, 20th, 24th, 13th, 4th, and 28th. They have Taylor, Travis Kelce, and Patrick Peterson. Okay, so they have some fun peeps. Yep, and Jerry Rice, 1,060 yards. Nice. So that game put him over 1,000 for the season. And we are at fun pass yards, 41-41. That's fun. That's awesome. All right, and then stats-wise, Tennessee clinched. Okay, so they won, after that loss, they won twice in a row. So they clinched the playoffs. Nice job, boys. And then Denver also clinched. This is only the AFC side to keep it interesting. Buffalo clinched. So, yeah, the AFC North are still fighting 4, 6, 7, 11. So Ravens really need to win this game to stay in the playoff race. If they have any shot, they need Browns and Bengals to lose out as well. And 49ers have Eli Manning, Ken Anderson in the Rams, Johnny Unitas in the Buccaneers, Joe Montana with that, and then Troy Aikman with the Packers. Okay, nice. And stats-wise, Peyton Manning, nice. He's second place on the list. He overtook somebody at 41-41. Lamar Jackson still having a great showing at 45-92. Then Emmitt Smith, now 100 yards ahead at 14:56. Receiving yards, I think we're getting kind of close. And then Parsons got another sack. Good job for him. And then Harrison Smith beats out Jalen Ramsey for the number 1 receiver, or number 1 corner. Nice job, dude. Love it. And then Greenlaw overtook Campbell for tackles. We're actually running through this episode pretty quick with our defense. Like, we're playing fantastically today. I just locking in with no sleep, man. Let's just hope we don't botch in the playoffs so we have a full episode to play with. All right, returning again. I think it's also easier to return as you know how hard to hit them on their drive. Also, the Chiefs were a little bit of a weaker team, to be honest. Oh, you guys left a hole, but the hole closed quick. All right, let's start us off with a nice little Emmitt Smith run, as always. Okay, halfback dive over the middle. Let's do it, coach. What you want? That's what you'll do. Wow. Kansas City Chiefs beat the Steelers 35-23. That struggles. Wow, Steelers really needed to win that game to stay in the playoffs. So that's unfortunate for them. We just demolished the Chiefs and then... All right, boys. That keeps that division interesting. I wonder who's going to end up taking the playoff spot. Because we're probably going to be one person taking it with how the rest of the AFC is playing. All right, Thielen, this coming to you. Yes. There you go. Hold on to it. Great hands, man. All right, what we got? Inside zone again. We're thinking they'd have back dive, but no, we're inside zone. Okay. Yeah, so they really need to win this one, so hopefully we don't. Oh, that was a good run from Emmitt Smith right there. Nice job, man. All right, let's do a counter wide. Just tear up this field with our boy. And whenever we're on defense, we'll look at their depth chart again. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, that was going to be bad. He's going to get wrecked like 10 yards behind the line. All right, put action crossers. Okay. One of our cheat plays that we always love running, but Coach wants to run it himself. All right, maybe Jerry. What you at? Ooh, X is actually open, but Jerry, he destroyed him. That was just perfectly across the line. He's still tacking him out of bounds, but that was beautiful. All right, let's Great Dane do it himself since we botched it for him last time. Good job, Great Dane. All right, defense. This was quick. All right, let's see what we're up against today. For their quarterback, they have Bart Starr. I think I've heard of him before. I think he was American quarterback and Green Bay Packers coach. Yeah, and then played for the Packers for 16 seasons. 3 consecutive league championships. First 2, and also the first 2 Super Bowls, 1 and 2. Yeah, so he's absolutely cray fantastic. Nice. That's awesome. Then Justin Fields and James Winston, so another interesting kind of setup. Cool. And the halfbacks, Jamar Gibbs, the Lion, nice. And then Chuba Hubbard and Will Shipley. So that's a really interesting setup as well. Isaiah Likely, wide receivers, Keenan Allen, okay. And Troy Franklin. So yeah, they have a big drop off on quarterback right there. Jameson Wilson as well, KJ Hamler. And then most of their meat is probably Travis Kelce and as well as the other guy we just looked at. Tristan Wirfs, who is on our team as well in the Buccaneers. Nice. Good to see him getting some love. Look at some Drop Robinson. Wow. Lawrence Taylor. Nice. Jason Myers on kicker. Okay, cool. Let's look at some injury. See if they have any. No, all good. Cool. Playing a healthy team. Excellent. All right, let's go back to Pierce. Yeah, Clias Campbell, so he's on the right this time. Shifted a little bit. That was almost a flag, man. Come on, Pierce. If I was playing you, that wouldn't have happened. All right, cover 3 press. Let's do it, coach. Because you're not requesting us to run nickel blitz 3 again. It always gives them a 20-yard bomb. All right. But yeah, that was, yeah, we left him wide open. Trying to do a fumble. Not enough, but at least Bobby Wagner's still in the show. Always helping out the team. All right, we got some. Notice the 2 left. Yeah. Yeah, so their left side is really tough because that's Travis Kelce and also Tristan Wirth as well protecting their side. You could have got that fumble 55. You could have yanked it out of Kelce's hands. He didn't even turn around until the last second. Oh, that was a bad. Yep. Oh my gosh, that was. I haven't seen that animation yet. Nice job. Nobody jumped. There we go. Get him. Kill. Oh, man, that little baby screen, but we held on. Okay. Yeah, she'll only just hitting Travis Kelce. All right, a little 3 smoke 2. Let's do it. We should end the. Hopefully, we'll win the game if we stop him right here at 39. Let's go, boys. Watch Travis Kelce. He's only a blocking tight end today. Get him. Take him down. Thrown out of bounds. We win. Oh, but if they score a field goal, then we'll keep playing. Oh, no, it's a punt. Okay. So we're good. So that's it. We win the Ravens. Oh, I almost got that block. It always gravitates. It never lets you block a punt because it always gravitates towards the next defender, even though it wasn't even close to us. MVP award projection. We're 3rd. Dan Marino's ahead of us on the Falcons. Nice. I didn't even know we were up for MVP. That's awesome. So that's it. Game over against the Ravens. This is going to be a really short game then. I'll just play a little bit more just for funsies since it's our last regular season game. Because next week's is playoffs, so we'll just keep it. Here's what we'll do. No, let's see if there's a all-go play. Yeah, deep end, deep read. That sounds fun. Let's do it. Deep read, Thielen, and Sutton. Okay, go for it, boys. Looks like Sutton's going to be an easier blocking mechanic. Right there. Get that turnaround. Thank you, sir. Good job. And breaking 3 tackles. Nice. That ends the first quarter. We'll get the number on Sutton's shirt, and that'll end the episode. Oh, his jersey, you know what I mean. 14 points. Let's do it. Here we go. Ooh, right there. Give me that turnaround, Sutton. Oh, my controller vibrated. He got a good hand on that one. All right, hammer dagger. That will turn into a. Nope, can't turn it into anything. My bad. Slide. All right, what you got? What you got? Looking at you, Thielen. Wide open. Don't let him turn around at you. Dang. That's okay. Empty vertical. It'd be nice though if we can make the kicker submit ourselves. Like we want to use him to kick, but not actually use him to kick, you know. Right there. Nope, not enough. So our enemies score 17 points once again. So we win 38-17. 21 points in the second, 10 in the third, 7 in the fourth, and then they went 3-7-7. Stats-wise, Peyton Manning 141, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, 27 long, 20 of 22 for 90 completion rating. His completion rating has been really good lately. And then Bart Starr 119, 246, 2 touchdowns, 30 long, 2 sacks, 19 of 28 for 67 completion rating. Rushing, we have Emmitt Smith with another 100-yard game, 21-16. Bart Starr is their best running back, 8 of 30. Brian Robinson Jr., 6 of 25, 422 for Peyton, and then 313 for Katie. Jamar Gibbs, their star running back, only got 5 for 7. Jerry Rice with his 100-yard game, nice, 7 for 103. Keenan Allen 4 for 92. Adam Thielen 6 for 57. Travis Kelce 653. Jameson Williams 343. Franklin 226. 122. 222. 322. 221. 110 and 29. So giving a little bit to everybody. And then defensively, let's see what sacks we got. So 2 sacks for Aaron Donald. Nice job, sir. And then no interceptions because both quarterbacks played pretty good actually. And so now we win against the Ravens, and now we're against our division rivals, the Tennessee Titans, who are currently our biggest competition at the moment for playoff section. We're probably going to immediately play them in the, I don't know if we're in the wild card or not. I think Bills are going to clinch the AFC here because they're 15-1. So Bills will clinch home field advantage most likely. Oh, wow. Looks like we have so little. They're not even going to give it to the Raiders. Bengals and Browns are both going to clinch, even though Browns lost to the lowly Chiefs. They're still clinching. That's crazy. That's even worse for the Steelers than that lost. Sorry, dudes. Oh, no, Steelers lost to the Chiefs. Browns still lost, though, which is insane. Yeah, so Titans are going to playoffs. They're number 5. So, yeah, we'll probably end up... at the current pace, we'll probably end up playing them the Titans of the way that they set up the playoffs. I don't want to look just yet, just because I think it's more fun that way. All right, and then our stats of our passing yards, our rushing yards went down. We were first, now we're second again. Second, third, 12th, second. Our opponent pass per yards needs to go up a little bit. And then for Titans, 18th, 28th, 21st, 9th, 3rd, and 22nd. So their pass per yards per game are pretty good. Yeah, we have Revis, who's 3 interceptions. Dickerson, 941. He's almost at 1,000. And then Ben Roethlisberger, the Titans quarterback, got 3,494, 30 passing touchdowns. Yeah, all the quarterbacks are playing fantastic. And Jen Rosser is increasing his stats as well. Then looking around the league, Otto Graham from the Broncos. Jets have Aaron Rodgers again, which is pretty hilarious. And Kurt Warner with the Raiders, nice. Don Fouts with the Eagles. And then stats-wise, just for fun, so Cam Newton ended up overtaking us once again. And then Emmett Smith still in rushing yards. He's slowly pushing away. Jalen Ramsey, he saw that he got one more interception, so Jalen Ramsey had to catch up. That's unfortunate. And then Greenlaw down the tackles is still ahead a lot. And Devontae Adams is still ahead by only like 50, though. All right, let's play the game, our last regular season game, and our last in week 5 of the actual series itself. Then we end off the regular season with them getting the ball first. And since we're on defense, we'll look at what they have. And if you don't remember, they also have Roma Unzunde and Puka Nacua. Yeah, so Ravensburger, Geno Smith. Wow, 84 overall, second string. Nice. And then halfback, they had Eric Dickerson, who played pretty good. We played them before. And then wide receiver, Roma Unzunde, Puka Nacua, Lad McConkey, who was a Charger, Ram, of course, and then Roma Unzunde. So they have a really good triple threat right there. And then tight end is also pretty good at Mercedes Lewis at 82 overall. So that's why they have a pretty good record on the books. Stephen Collins, Patrick Queen, fantastic. Dang, okay. I think we beat them before. I can't remember what our 2 losses are against, to be honest. Ooh, Jaguars taking down the Colts, keeping their stuff alive and in there. Let's stay with Calais Campbell. He's our boy. We'll give Aaron Donald a break from our usage. And that would have been a great fumble right there. Eric Dickerson, though, with a good play. Stop Nickelbutt streak. And then Falcons and Panthers trying to get some good seedage. I think at 10-7 they already in the playoffs, but Falcons tying up at 10-7, keeping that interesting. Man, that was... he grabbed my freaking neck, man. Okay, let's do SS Blitz 1. Yeah, they're tearing us up. Still got a chance to score. We won't get first seed anyways, because I think the Bills are going to win out because they're such a fantastic team this season. So we're not going to stress about it too much if we lose. We can technically bench our starters. I think hopefully... No, I think no matter what, we'll probably end up playing them, no matter if we win out or not. With the record that the Bengals and Browns have at their division. Because I think they'll play each other, and we'll play the Titans of just how they usually do it. Even if you have a better seed than the team you're against, it just ends up going that way because other boys have a much higher setup on their side. We'll see, though. That's why I didn't want to look at the playoffs, because I was curious on how this week will change things. Even though I didn't see how it was before. Oh, that was good coverage, boys. Nice job. All right, so cover 3 sky it up. I'm also curious to see team-wise who in the NFC has made it, because we didn't look at them at all on purpose. Oh, fumble. Nope. Cover 2 contain. Let's just keep at it. 3rd and 4. Probably going to do a field goal, so we'll probably have another drive left to us, but if they don't score... Oh, no, we left that dude open. Yep. Dang it. I just saw him at the last second. Good job, boys. Let's see, we've got a block field goal left in us for the regular season. Titans are a good team. I don't think we blocked them at all last time. Yeah, not even close. All right, so let's see what we got, boys. Yeah, oh, not too bad. I'll take that. Nice. All right, start us off with Emmitt Smith, of course. See what flavor you got on you today, Emmitt. All right, inside zone to the right. Let's do it. We always pick the first play that coach wants us to run, I feel like. Habit, I guess. Oh, get behind them. Yeah. At least we dodged the star wide receiver. He would have taken us, or a star corner, whatever, lineman. He would have taken us down quick. All right, mesh spot, one of our favorite cheese plays. If you can get open a minute, it's coming to you, but I think that dude in the corner is pretty quick. X, yeah. Good dart from Peyton Manning to Jerry Rice with a great catch. Making sure he got open. Good coverage from our team, yeah. Thielen, oh, he's getting close to up, yep. Dang. That would have been bad. That would have ended the game right there. And he dropped it. Maybe Peyton Manning put too much mustard on it. All right. What you got, team? What you got? I don't like it. But we're going to RB. Give me those. One of those more tiptoes from you, Thielen. But good catch, man. All right. Choice pivot return. Maybe Thielen again. In the corner. Can he beat that triple? Oof. Oh, I didn't even think he caught it myself. That's crazy. Nice job, Thielen. Oh, the Great Dane made his kick. I was worried about that. I thought he was going to miss it. Homeboy don't miss. All right. Who we want? Pierce again? Yeah, he played pretty good on the last game we played as him. Ooh, good coverage. Nice job, 25. Getting that tackle, not letting him past you. All right. Blitz 0. Why not? Let's do it. That'll end the first quarter if they don't decide not to hike it. If they're playing it safe, we'll play it a little bit. Well, it's not safe, but then they're going for a screen pass on the left or a run play on the left. Yep, run to the left. Get to him. Yes. Perfect. I caught it that time. Good job, Piercy. No, we nicked the blitz 3. Audible cover 3 sky press. Not gonna friggin' do a blitz right now when they're when one first down ends it. We just gotta stop him right here. No, we left him wide open. Get that tackle. Stop him. Stop him. Yes. All right. We stopped him. So now we just have to score to put the game away. Since they had the ball first. Get there. Man, why do you always gravitate? He wasn't even close to you, man. Go away, man. Let it go out of bounds. Thank you. Okay, we got to score right here. Even a field goal will keep us out. Peyton Manning still at 3rd in the MVP prediction. Yeah, Lamar Jackson's definitely going to get it. He's almost at like 6,000 passing yards. We're only at like 4,500. Okay. Start us off with this one. Maybe 29's going for a blitz. Give me that block, dude. Perfect. Jerry Rice. No, wow. That was trash. That dude was lined up so well. He should have intercepted that. I think that went bad. Our main man right up the middle. Let's do it. Oh, you let him free, dude. We're going to punt. Oh, my gosh. All right, vertical. We're just going to risk for the biscuit. We're fine. We stopped them. We just have to stop them again. If Titans win, then Titans win. That's fine. Y's open. Oh, my God. Good coverage from 24. Nice job. All right. Can't say no to fun right here. Hail Mary, baby. All the way. Who wants it? Shannon Sharp wants it. Oh, good coverage, boys. Good coverage. Nice job. All right, Overstorm Brave. I was telling you that I don't care if we lose on this one. I'm getting complacent, baby. Complacent's the best way to be. Oh, nice. Good. Wow, 55 again with that. Great stuff, Logan Wilson, dude. All right, overload blitz. Run the same one, but just a little bit turned in. Logan Wilson again coming through. Ooh. He still got me that tackle. Good job, Wilson. Yeah, he really doesn't want them to score a touchdown right here. All right, DB blitz 0. What we ran last time. I think we got some pretty good coverage. They're going for the end zone, though, I can tell. They need to convert right here. Yeah, watch 17. He's open. Dang it. No, 88. I didn't see him cut through. Crap. All right, we lost. Good job, Titans. I thought we had that one, actually. Logan Wilson was going great, dude. But that's how the ball bounces sometimes. Yep, and their special teams defense is too good. All right, so we went in the regular season at 14-3. We lose to the Tennessee Titans, 22-25. Looks like we went to OT. That's fun. So 9 in the first, 6 in the third, 4th in the 7th. And they went 3-7-12, so made it look like they really had a come-behind victory. So good for them. Being exciting over there. Roethlisberger, 116, 260 yards, 3 touchdowns, 27 long, 1 sack, 27-38 for 71 completion rating. Peyton Manning, sorry, man, get you. You had like back-to-back 90% games. You're 3rd in the MVP race. That really brought you down probably. 94, 171 yards, 17 long, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks, 20 of 33 for 60%. Then rushing, we have Emmitt Smith, 16 of 79, no longer a 100-yard game. Dickerson, 1563, Peyton Manning, 947, 724, 318. Receiving Puka Nacua leading the pack, 8 of 82, 978 for Rome. Mercedes Lewis, 566, Shannon Sharp, 653 as our top boy. 545, 341, 524, and 112, 111, 311, 210. And then defensively, those sacks go to 1.5 for Kenny Clark, 0.5 for Calais Campbell, nice job, sir. 0.5 for Aaron Donald, and 0.5 for Zaven Collins. And so overall, not a bad game. Going to overtime is exciting. And then now let's look at our playoff picture. So we are number 2 seed. Number 7 Jaguars. Okay. So that's who clinched up. Nice. Good job, Jaguars. I really thought we were going to play the Titans. Then it's Broncos and Browns. Yep. At 3 and 6. And then Bengals and Titans at 4 and 5. So they mixed up who fought each other in the division for the AFC. In the NFC, though, divisional rivals are playing each other. We have Titans and Eagles at 3 and 6, Cardinals and Panthers at 4 and 5, and then Bears and Falcons at 2 and 7. Buccaneers clinched all the way. So that's going to be really cool. So our last series was playing as the Buccaneers. So it'd be really, really cool if they make it all the way to the Super Bowl. I would love that a lot. That'd be good, writing wise. So that means that we are in the wild card because we didn't clinch the seed. We go 14-3 in the regular season. So next week we will play through the playoffs, which should be 4 weeks. So that's kind of makes sense as well, which is going to be fun. So I will see you guys next week for the playoffs and the final episode of this series for the Overtime Rules series. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.